Started a little later than usual today. 07 Commanders. I was kind of fighting whether to actually stream today or not. I went to the hospital, got some bad news, and did some tests. So in that part of my life, things aren't going great. So when you have situations like that, you kind of wonder, should I do something that I've been doing every single day? Yeah, why not? Do the things that you normally do until that day comes and they close the casket door and they put you 6 feet under. Do everything you can every single day. Keep the normal going. So here I am, Elite Dangerous Daily, and I'm doing missions. What kind of missions? I'm doing missions, salvage missions, because I wanted to get manufacturer instructions, and there will be a video soon after I edit it. I did about under an hour or so. I did about 46 manufacturing instructions. That's right, I got 46. That is one mushroom satellite, and it was very, very fruitful. It's in my system. Usually in my system I have good luck, I would say. Not necessarily in other systems, but here I am. I'm trying to figure out what I actually have people on the ground. That's a first. It's a crash site, right? Actually, and they're firing on me. So normally when I have people firing on me, that's not a good thing. It's a crash site. I actually just killed them using missiles. Fixed missiles takes care of everything. Goodbye. I want to say this is the first time I've actually had people on my on this. Do I have anybody else? I think that's it, right? I still got one guy. So I use missiles, fixed missiles, to actually take care of any ground forces. You know, if you land and you try to fight hand to hand, you're gonna get in a mess. You might even die. So I tend to just take them out with fixed missiles. That was the first time I've actually seen that. First time. I want to be honest with you. I haven't seen any ground forces in my system at all since I started this. But I've made my security level amazingly high. So I'm gonna have to actually do something with the security again. Come on, land already. I hate rough surfaces, but what can you do? I can land on the other side. There we go, right there. There we are. So we have some boxes. We're actually gonna do sneaky method. What is it? 3. Where's my 3? No? Manage inventory. Let's get some e-breaches going. Search containers. So now I'm doing salvage missions because I was looking for. Let's take that. I was looking for manufacturer instructions, and I was looking for ionic gas. Right? No, I don't have the code for this. Do a legal. Health monitor. Okay. So that's 2. Where's the third? Okay. This was the first time I've actually seen surveillance equipment. First time I've actually seen people on the surface. I want to see if I have anything. Let's see. Do they have anything to loot here? And I usually use the loot the power regulator. That's my thing. You can always abandon them by having more. So what do I have on my ship? I have fixed missiles, advanced fixed missiles in the for number 1 slot of my Mark 5 Cobra. And so that takes care of any ground forces when I'm shooting, when I'm actually looting and stuff. And if I have anything on the ground. That was amazing. That's the first time. Well, that's the first time for...
Landing gear retracted.
That's the first time for everything. That's for sure. So to see... So you know I'm not joking. I actually got... let's see... How many... 73 manufacturing instructions. Today I picked up 46. 46. I found a very good one and I picked up 46.
Frameshift drive charging.
So that was a good thing. Do I need that many? No, not really. And I actually kind of checked out my suits. And I don't know if the Dominator suits are gonna be useful. I got pretty much the same Dominator suit. I don't know why I crafted the same Dominator suit. So I have to go through my inventory. Okay, Impact Site Threat through 2 is very good. That means I might have that satellite that I'm looking for, the Mushroom Satellite. And the Mushroom Satellite gives me manufacturing instructions. I might loot that a little bit more just to get some more. You know, last time I dropped 82 on the squadron carrier, they went through that like fresh bread. So sometimes I just leave it on the squadron carrier and have them use it. Finished Ice Station Zebra today, which is cool. It's in a dark part of the system, you know, and it had some tritium, and it had stuff that normally you'd have in refinery. So I gotta see when it turns on, when it goes fully, when it goes completely on after Thursday. See what it has. Okay, here's another mushroom. This is what I'm talking about, the mushroom satellite. It's not really a satellite by what Joey says it's actual nav beacon. And I think I'm inclined to believe that's a nav beacon. Now you're not going to have anybody land on the surface because there are no marauders in the system. I've taken care of, security-wise, I've taken care of everything. You know, but will be ships passing by and all that stuff, just scare you.
Landing gear deployed.
So, no big deal. Okay. So this is the actual one that I loot completely all the time. So, which I just got 46 manufacturing instructions in about an hour or so. Okay. So, what you want to do is make sure you have the fixed missiles. If you have people on the ground, you don't want to go into ground combat, landing on the surface and try to fight from the ship, because as soon as you disembark, it might take a little bit to disembark. They're going to come and start shooting at you. Okay? So what's going to happen is your shield is going to be down and they're going to kill you. So that's why I have the fixed missiles. I kill them. It gives me enough time to go to the thing here, and already got two. I already got two manufacturing instructions just landing. Okay. Now I'm gonna run this until I get the chip. Let's see if I got the chip. I have, there's a chip. Encrypted chip. I don't have anything here. Okay, but I'm gonna grab it because I already got, what, 75 now? 75, or maybe run another one. Run another one. It's a nice cozy day. Why not? Alright, so I'm going to do this again. So what I normally do is I wait till it says landing gear deployed a second time. If I have people on the ground shooting at me, I'm going to just fly up and nuke them from the sky with missiles. But it's in my system, there's nothing here. And I just basically go and rinse and repeat. How many times I want to do this? Well, I got 75 right now. I don't know how many I'm going to do. I dropped 80 manufacturing instructions on the squadron carrier and they gobbled it up like fresh bread. So I just might do a few more, and if I run out, I run out again. I'll do them again. I do this often, and I give my guys the bounty. I'm looking for the regulator. Why? Because I want, it's just, that's a nice location actually. I want the regulator for activations. Like if I find a settlement that's dead and I don't have the actual mission. Usually in the mission they give you clearance and a regulator, turn it on. You know, like a reactivation mission. So if you just don't have that, you're gonna have to have some power regulators. So it's good to have just a few or whatever. It's just good to have. Yeah, it's 48. I've done 48 so far. So why am I not doing the new gameplay? You know, I was like debating whether or not to start to do it, to videotape it. That it was just not a very good day. It didn't start too well, and so I decided just to run some missions, get some manufacturing instructions, help my bros out if they need it. Right? Nothing on the surface, and I wait for the second landing gear deployment message. There it is. Actually, it should say landing gear deployed, and then I disembark. Sometimes it takes a little bit for them to render in. Oh, we're gonna go a third time, and if we get skunked, we just go. Come on. Probably wondering why am I trying to get the power regulator? Of course, you're gonna need it. I'm telling you. I always try to get them. Always. Must have. Must have. And even though you don't need them, we used to need them for suits. Now you don't need them anymore. But they're good to be for like settlements, for those empty settlements. So you just land and you download the data from the settlements. You see, I got like stuff in the skies, nothing coming down. You know, they're just hanging out in the skies over me, wandering around. No big deal. Last run. If we don't get anything now, we just go. I'm just making a point. Rinse and repeat, and basically just do the instance over. Right? And that's that simple. Gets you a lot of manufacturing instructions, a lot of them. And if you're not doing it this way, then you know you can do the missions and such. Sometimes you fail missions. You know, you always have to return with the missions to get the manufacturing instructions. So it's like this is a guarantee that I'm gonna get them, and I could sit here all day and grind this out. And it is a grind. You have to do rinse and repeat constantly. It is a grind to do this, but it's easy for me. You know, it's like easy for me. I just get the data. I get other data. So it's notice you get other stuff: operational manuals, topographical surveys, mineral surveys. So atmospheric, whatever data. So, and there's something here you can pick up off the ground, but you can always get stuff from this one. And here's 2. So now I got 50 for the day. Today was a very fruitful day. I got 50 manufacturing instructions. Of course, my team is going to be salivating. They're going to be wanting to get their hands on that. So let's pull the chip. Once you pull the chip, the loop is closed. So you can't do it anymore. Okay? Just so you know. That's it. Mission over. And so you're not going to be able to do it anymore. But I got 50. That's approximately 50. Okay? 50 manufacturing instructions. The only place I can do that, actually, right? Because where else am I going to get 50 manufacturing instructions in about an hour and a half or so? Okay, you have to do a lot of missions for that. And sometimes you do. I stack up these kind of missions. There's other type of missions, combat missions, and then all of a sudden now I got more than enough. But right now I'm looking at 77. 77? I should have more than that. I should have... Well, anyway, 77. That's a good number.
Frameshift drive charging.
77 manufacturing instructions. Now, am I going to use that many? No. No, but it's enough to kind of do things. And you're doing these missions. You're going to go somewhere else now and do another mission. When you're doing these missions, overshot. You're doing these missions, and they're pretty quick. You can do a lot of them very, very fast. So when you find a satellite, you want to do that satellite for a while. I want to say it's a mushroom satellite. I don't know if it's a nav beacon. It looks like a nav beacon, but you know, maybe it's a colonization beacon or something that crashed on the surface. Now, this is probably the safest way to actually do gameplay, and you get a lot of materials, I mean downloaded data and stuff, without having to kill anybody, without having to go stealing anything off a base. You know, I don't want to do any heists in my system, so I don't get bounties here. Okay, so I'm pretty close. Impact threat 2, so this might be another mushroom. And I call them mushrooms. I'm used to calling them mushrooms. Nav beacons, mushrooms, whatever. The regular dish satellites, they don't really give you that. They don't give you as many manufacturing instructions as a nav beacon does, or the mushroom satellite, whatever you want to call it. I did finish, for gameplay wise, I did finish Ice Station Zebra. Last night I deleted one of my clippers and it had a pre-engineered cargo racks. I was so stressed out, so I put in a ticket right away. I haven't gotten a response from them. I'll probably get a response Monday, Tuesday. It should be okay. Friends of mine have deleted theirs and it was returned and it was an accident. And I had pre-engineered cargo racks on them, so they should return them. But I gotta be careful when doing these transfers and stuff. When recalling ships, I gotta be careful because the buttons are next to each other. So all of a sudden, and I wasn't really paying attention because Kix was constantly talking. So I wasn't really paying attention that much, and then all of a sudden, boom, I just make a mistake. You know, just to get Kix to stop talking. FDev, if you're listening, can you please provide more ship interiors for fleet carriers? He really wants something different. Thank you very much. For God's sakes, that will shut him down. All he keeps talking about is ship interiors. Since I've met him, it's ship interiors for fleet carriers. It's just too much. Let me see if there's anything here.
Landing gear deployed.
Impact. Now this is supposed to be another mushroom satellite. Is it? I don't know. No, it's an actual dish satellite. Okay, that's okay, because we've done a lot today. I found another one earlier, right? Now I haven't done a lot of ground missions. Come on, there we go. I haven't done a lot of ground missions because I just disheartened with mercenary ranking. It just doesn't move up. It doesn't, no matter how many ground missions I do and how many mercenary missions I do, just doesn't move up. And I have to end up doing high intensity conflict zones, which you actually see. This one's useless. It doesn't give you anything, which actually makes me sad because it's how many can you do? I can do maybe 5 before I start having a heart attack. You know, it's gotten a lot more challenging, but the number hasn't gone up. The actual value of it hasn't gone up. The bonds. Okay, so we got that one fixed. The higher the threat level, the more likely you're gonna get a mushroom satellite. But in this case, we didn't get one. Okay. So I said I'm pretty good today. I got 50, 50 manufacturing instructions. I have a total of 77, so I can do a lot of crafting, right? Outfitting.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright. So it looks like this system I cleared out pretty much. I had a lot in the system. I gotta go to Draxter Nexus to deliver everything. Oh no, I still got another one. Let's go there. I still got another one. And I think I got some in the outer part of the solar system. But they're pretty fast to do. You saw it. Just go in, boom, pick it up, go. And you get materials, you get money. Not a lot of money, not a lot of materials, but hey, everything counts. Everything counts. Now this is my main utility, I would say, the utility vehicle that I use. It's like it has missiles, it has I think it has lasers or machine guns. I'm not exactly sure because I don't use it. I think I have multi-cannons. And then I'm using this for all sorts of ground missions. Even exploration. And colonization. And this is still in my system, the SUO B61, where I just finished building the Ice Station Zebra. Right? It's high security, so I don't have any kind of pirates. So I still need to add some more security to it. Just take it to the next level. Because I just added Ice Station Zebra, so the security kind of, I guess, I gotta go here. Let's lock it up. So the security kind of might get affected by the Ice Station Zebra. Sorry, I'm brain farting. One thing is this ship is way too fast. See, I'm trying to land it and I can't. Ugh, for God's sakes.
Orbital flight engaged.
Ah, fuck. I'm looping. I've never had so much problems with the SCO as I've had recently. I just nothing but problems. Trying to land on planets. Looping constantly. Okay, now we got it. So I built Ice Station Zebra. It is an extraction station. It has 2 extraction ports on the surface. Settlements. And basically it has tritium. And it has stuff that's refined. So I think it's affected by other things besides extraction on the surface. So this is a regular satellite. There's nothing there. Just gonna pick up the chip and move on. And usually I don't loot this one because, or not loot, like grind it, because there's nothing there. It doesn't give me anything. Again, you're looking for the satellite, the mushroom satellites, or nav beacons, as Joey calls them. Are they nav beacons? I don't know. Mary chip pulled. Oh, we got one. Look at that. That's nice.
Downloading data. Transfer complete.
I didn't say they never had it, but it's just rare that they do have. So it's a pretty good day. It's 51 so far. It's 78 I have in storage. Oh, I don't want to go there. Let's move on. I know this is not sexy or anything like that. There's no combat involved, so you don't get to see me blow shit up. But it's the fastest way to get materials. So I'm gotta go out to 20,000 light years. How many do I have? I think I only have one. I have two. So let's go to 20,000 light seconds and get these two that I need to get.
Frameshift drive charging.
I just finished that series Paradise, both seasons. I highly recommend it. It was pretty good. There's good girl bossy things going on there, but you know, what can I say? And in the end, there is a scenario that doesn't necessarily happen when it comes to personality types. So at the end was too fantastic, even for me. So here I thought woke was over, and woke is not over. It's just not reality, because people don't end up doing things like that. I'm not going to tell you what happened because you might want to watch it, but it's pretty decent. I can't say it's bad. It was pretty decent. A good scenario. Good idea. There's some time travel involved there too, and that was fun. I always like time travel stuff. See, look, there's a gravity well, constant gravity wells. I don't know where I get all these gravity wells. Fuck, man, it's just craziness. So I got a lot of missions. So I just picked up a bunch of them. And off of Dragster Nexus. And decided just to do them because I needed some ionized gas, and I needed some other things. So I said, oh, let me just do these quests. And I know it was going to be fast. I know they're fast. So you can do a lot of them very, very fast. Hey, Pawn, how you doing? Not yet. Not yet, Pawn. That was pretty dreadful last night. Yeah, I'll get it back. Joey got his back. Other people got theirs back. I'll get it back because it was a mistake. It wasn't intentional. And I got it's engineered. I mean, the ship is fully engineered and cargo racks are on it. So, and I'm a very valued client. I gave him a lot of money, so I think it'll be fine. I should get it back probably by Wednesday, Thursday. Who knows? I don't know. But I wouldn't care so much if those pre-engineered cargo racks were engineerable somewhere else. Well, you know, they shouldn't. The buttons should be next to each other, and there should be a warning because it was an engineered ship. You're about to sell an engineered ship. Do you want to do that? So there should be a big red fucking sign saying that. But it doesn't say that. Like when you're selling an individual module, it'll tell you that. You're about to sell an engineered module. But when you're selling a fully engineered ship, it doesn't say that. And it has pre-engineered cargo racks on it. So, and then I had Kix talking like a fucking machine in the background about his fucking paint jobs for his goddamn fleet carriers. How many times he's gonna talk about the same shit? I don't know. They don't have paint jobs for fleet carriers. They're not gonna have them. Stop asking about them. So I just clicked the wrong button. So I'm not blaming anybody except myself. I should have been more attentive. But that's just the case. What can I do? Okay, this looks like another satellite. Yep. It's another satellite. Okay. No mushroom. Come on, give me blue. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Self-destruct next to FSD. I think they did that intentionally. Just to fuck with you. But what can you do? This doesn't really have any manufacturer instructions, and this is the second satellite. It's making me look like a liar, but this is the second satellite that actually has some. So now I'm up to 80 manufacturer instructions for the day. That's not bad. I'm not gonna rinse and repeat this one because it literally does not. I'm just being lucky right now that I got it. First shot. Come on. Come on, what's going on? Why won't it there we go. Alright. Let's go home. That's good. So I got about 80 so far. Today's been a very good day. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I got about 80 so far, but I'm going to go through my suits and see what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to throw away or sell. Because, like, I have multiple copies of the same suit. So it's like, why do I do that? I don't know. Or one might have night vision, one might not. But since we have a lot of materials on our squadron carrier, you know, I can manufacture other stuff. Yeah, I know. But guns, you need manufacturing instructions too, so.
Frameshift drive charging.
And I might want to do an AR-50 or some shit. I want to try a new gun, new type of gun. So that's done. Yeah, you can sell them on your fleet carrier, but you can't. No one else can buy them. At least I don't know how to do that, because I tried, and you can't buy them. They should have them up for sale. Like, ships should be up for sale, suits should be up for sale, weapons should be up for sale. You know, like, individually, like in outfit or whatever. Just put it in up for sale in the bartender. He can sell suits and stuff, sell armaments, whatever. Look at this gravity well. Okay, I have the brakes on. I'm still doing gravity well. Tell me, how does that look? I'm increasing speed now. I'm glad for you. Keep exploring. I'm currently just doing missions, getting materials. Fuck, what the hell? Let's see what I got here. But being in my systems, I got rid of the pirates. I don't have any pirates, no marauders, nothing landing on the surface. So these are pretty much threat. You know, the threat says 2, but I got no threat whatsoever. Nothing really there. Now the next system I'm going to is going to have a threat, because they have, I think they have a pirate faction in there. Next door. A sister system. Yeah, you notice how many missions I got, because I saw they had a lot of wreckage ones. So what you gotta look for is wreckage, microchip, and usually you will have these kind of mushroom kind of satellites there. But so far, very few and far between. But I have enough. I have 80 so far. I think it's 80, right? Let's see. 80 manufacturing instructions. Yeah, 80. I got 80. Last time I dropped 82 on a flea carrier, they gobbled up like it was fresh bread. So I was like looking for him the other day. I was like, there's got to be a few left. Nothing left. They used them all up. Oh, yep, this is another I can tell it's a mushroom. Look at that. Mushroom satellite. That's what I'm looking for. And again, these are the best ones to rinse and repeat. Just do it over and over again, because they got that panel. They got this over here in the front. So you can get a lot of materials out of this one. Now, if you have, like I said, if you have bad guys on the ground, you want to have fixed missiles on your ship. All you have to do is take off and shoot them, kill them all, and basically you're done. Okay? And there you go. I got another one. That's 81.
Downloading data.
And there's the chip. Do I have a regulator? No. Let's collect the chip. Move on. Why am I not repeating? Because I already got tons of them. So I'm down to 81 now. Up to 81 for the day. That's not bad. Again, I do this a lot, and then if my people need it, I give it to them, right? Because it sucks to go and grind this. It really does. And you have to find the missions. You have to find missions that give you manufacturing instructions. Sometimes those missions put bounties on your head and all this other stuff. So it's... And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Let's see. Do we have any more left? No. I just have to deliver them. But I do have it in another system. I'm gonna go there. Here. Pipe. Stem sector FWWD186. Alright, let's go. God damn it. Let me see. Obstructed? Yeah. This is all over the place.
Frameshift drive charging.
All right.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Frameshift drive charging.
I think I have a few left. And then I can go and collect the loot.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So again, I didn't have very good news at the hospital today, so... Well, anyway. Shit rolls downhill, right? So basically, I'm not in a mood to actually do a lot. I was in the mood to craft the you know, weapons, but I couldn't find an AR-15 or AR-50 in my any of my things. They have the laser weapons and the plasma weapons, no kinetic. So I was looking for my AR. I don't know if I'm gonna craft one. Don't really use it. I do like the Athlon though; it's pretty good. I did craft an oppressor. Let's see how good that damn thing is. Try to keep it within range of 54 meters. The Athlon's 70 meters. I think that's why people are having problems with it, because it's short range. So they're trying to shoot stuff from afar, and it's not hitting anything. It's not doing any damage because the damage tapers off after so many meters, right? So if the maximum unboosted range is 35, you're not going to get a good weapon. Oh shit, I got like 4 here. Jesus. What did I do that for? Let's go. Oh, Mandalay or Mach 5, whatever is your preference. I like the Mach 5 because it's small. It even has a wider landing signature. Actually, best ship for this is Adder. I still got the 2 missiles I can fire out of the class 1 hard points. So and I can put a Imperial hammer in the class 2. So I'm fine with what I got. Mandalay is a larger ship, medium-sized ship, so you're gonna have to watch your landing. And some of these missions are not in a nice area. You're not going to find a good area to land. So that's why it's preferable to land with a small ship. Build yourself an all-purpose ship. Cobra is it. You can use an Adder if you don't have the money for it. Cobra might be too expensive for you. Maybe you're a brand new player. Now this system I might find pirates or marauders because the security level is low. Again, you want why I recommend a small ship for these kind of missions is because the landing signature, the actual landing gear. Some of these places are going to be very rocky, very bad area. You're not going to be able to land a Mandalay here. I can barely land a Mach 5 here. And this is a wider ship, so... this is a mushroom, and do I have any peoples? No peoples. Looking for a place to land. Let's go here. Now if I do a rinse and repeat on this one, I might find myself with pirates or marauders. You see, I can't even land this. It doesn't give me a blue. I can land behind it or in front of it, way in front of it. Like right here. Right? It won't even let me land. Yep, don't have a landing gear. That's nice. Let's do the landing gear first.
Landing gear deployed.
Here we go. But I'll show you what I mean. So if I rinse and repeat this one, I definitely will have pirates. Or I'll have marauders. Or not all the time. It won't happen all the time. I might even have them come down off a ship. So low security system, anarchy systems, pirated systems, these are a lot more threatening. So you want to have a fixed missile racks on your ship. Even class 1s is fine. No manufacturing instructions.
Downloading data.
Micro transformer, I got it.
Mission status updated.
Right, exactly. You can do that. They have a lot more to fire. You can even engineer them, make it more powerful.
Transfer complete.
You know, so even your adder can be a fucking kick-ass ship. So if you're having a 600 boost and you got oversized, overcharged missiles with Imperial hammers, you're gonna have a kick-ass ship. Even an adder. So again, ground missions are it's the actual, what you got to focus on is the actual landing. You see the landing gears, okay, the profile of landing gears. You're not going to be able to land everywhere with a medium or large ship. And these quests are everywhere. They're like rocky places, they're everywhere, you know, so it makes no sense. So I got 2 other locations. I think I did like 15 or 16 freaking quests. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive
One thing that the care packages don't give you is Odyssey data.
2, 1.
It does give you Horizon data, encoded data, right? But doesn't give you Odyssey data, which sucks. It really does. But what are you gonna do? So these missions actually are good for that. You get a lot of shit doing these. And settlement raids and all sorts of other stuff. I would do settlement raids now, but I gotta find a system that maybe has an anarchy settlement and I'll do it there. Yeah, I was supposed to do a new account today. I might make it a video. You know, the beginning of it, the intro. See gravity well. If I do this, I'm gonna end up looping anyway. So let's loop. I hate gravity wells. What are you gonna do?
Orbital flight engaged.
The second thing I might want to do right now, I don't know, I'm kind of like fighting to see what I'm going to do, is plant 12 settlements, small settlements, so I can get the yellow construction points, so I can build another T2. Why do I want to build another T2? So I want the water. So there's 2 things I can do. I can build a water, or like a agricultural settlement where my nexus is, and that might give me the water. or just do a T2 where I can get the water from the agricultural stations or settlements on the surface. And if you notice, I built the T2 pretty fast because I have everything in my system, right? And so it was pretty decent. And I showed you guys the
Landing gear deployed.
escape pod method, which is by far the fastest way to do loading of materials. Yeah, I actually want to do here we go. So I got ground. See, here's my point. I got ground guys, right? So they're gonna see me. So I have multi-cannons and advanced missile rack, right? So the closer I get, they're gonna start firing on me, right? So they're firing at me. If I landed now and try to get out to start fight with them, you know, I'm gonna get fired on. So what I do is just death from above. And then I got this one guy. Where is he? Where'd he go? There he goes. He's dead. Death from above. Right? They're gone. So now I can land safely. That's if I don't have a pirate coming in, because that looks like a pirate. Come on. Yeah, so that's a pirate. See how fast it's coming in, the little square in the top of the radar? So it's gonna come, and now it's gonna go and drop. And there are the pirates. Death from above. Goodbye. And that takes care of my problem. Without having to have a fight. You're going to get the same kind of bounties whether you shoot him on the ground or you shoot him from the ship. Okay? Period. So, there you have it. That was pirates on location. That's why I said to have fixed. You gotta have fixed, not the seeker. Don't have the, you gotta have fixed missile rack. And look, wonderful data port, nothing but propaganda. I don't want that crap. Okay. Electromagnet, and we're moving. That's it. Look how easy that was, right?
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So I have this one, 2 more left. Let's do these 2. Yeah, the gravity well of the planet. I mean, they would do damage to my shields. And if there were more of them, and the higher rated ones, they'd actually kick my butt. But if I'm gonna land on the planet and start shooting from the planet, but there's no sense. I used to do that in the beginning. I used to take my SRV out and run them over, or I used to fight with them using my my weapons. But the easiest way, like I told you, I actually look for easy button, right?
Orbital flight engaged.
I'm looking for easy button, easy way. Have fixed missile racks, and I have the advanced ones. Put them on the hard points, the class 1 hard points. Engineer them a little bit if you want. Give them a little bit more power, right? And then just even an adder is fine if you're gonna use the adder. Adder or class 5 or class 5 Cobra. Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to use. You can even use a new Kestrel and outfit that one. That one has a small like landing gear profile. Remember, it's about the locations where you're going to be landing. It's really rough. So most of the places are going to be rough. If you take a bigger ship, you can have a hard time landing. So me, it's about going in and out, as fast as possible. So I can have time when I see these satellites that I'm looking for. I have time I can spend some time grinding those and getting some manufacturing instructions.
Landing gear deployed.
Like this one, I have no clue what the hell it is. This is a regular dish satellite, right? Yep. There's nobody here, which is good. I'm gonna land somewhere. Let's see here. Come on, give me some blue. Alright. So I took a lot of these because I wanted to get the materials, some of the materials, right? And do some crafting. But maybe I'll do a raid, a settlement nearby. If I can find one. I think I messed up. I'm maybe in a rock or something. That's why it's not loading in. Yeah, probably. I might not be in a good place. Oh, look at that. So I do have operational and manufacturing instructions. Good. That's cool. With these kind of like soldiers that they have on these places, these quests, I try to avoid combat. There's no sense because it's like they're not giving me any real bounties. If they added a 0 to the bounty, that's great, but they don't. So I do have some raiders next door, and actually they have a military settlement, and I might go and raid it. What do you think about that? Alright, so I got that one done too. Very quick, right? Very, very quick. Yeah, pipe stem sector FWWD1. What was it, 18? It says that one of my military is anarchy. What the hell? What's anarchy there? Who took it over? Controlling factions is Dukes. Might be down. That's why it's anarchy. And then genomics. It's still Dukes. So if I go in and raid that, I'm gonna get bounties on my head. Alright, let's go. I don't want to go that way. Where am I going? so we can do the next system over.
1. Engage.
Poland Command. It's 39 light years away. It's an anarchy settlement. Cobra Wing. Cobra Wing is democratic. I'm looking for Raiders. Raiders. Raiders of the Lost Ark. That's wonderful. I'm happy for you. Good job. Okay, so we did that one. Let's do this one. I'm not sure why it's still blue, but we'll figure it out. Maybe I should just turn the missions in so I can get rid of them. Sometimes it bugs out. It says blue, it's finished, but it's not. It's actually, I mean, it says it's not finished, but it's finished. Okay. Yeah, that's too far out, dude. I mean, I don't know why you're out there. Is it colonizable? Can you colonize it? Or are you just doing exploration? This is like, for me, if I do exploration, it's gotta be for colonization. That's my thing.
Orbital flight engaged.
Cobra Wing still. Trying to find one that has the Raiders. Oh, this one has the Raiders. That's nice. Poland Command. It's a medium base. 100% military. I like military anarchy system, anarchy things. And it's a minor faction controlling it. And it's pretty nearby. So we might go there. Yeah, for me, if I'm doing exploration, this gotta be attached to colonization. I can't go 15,000 light years out and shit and do exploration only. That's the only thing. It's like only one thing. I like to do multiple things at once. That's my thing. So like if I'm doing colonization, you know, like I'm building a hub. Or building a tritium depot. If I'm doing exploration, it's got to be for colonization and other things. Where the hell is this? I can't see it. It's a satellite. And it's got people on the surface running around. I'm under attack. Hello. Guess what you guys are gonna be? That's right, you're gonna be dead. Hello. Hello. Nice to see you. Want some more? There you go. Have a nice day. Enjoy yourselves. So you see the triangle ship in the radar? So usually you're gonna get a second one. As soon as I land, and here it comes. Boom. Did you see that? It went through the planet. That was funny. Hello guys, how are you? Come on down. Come get some meat. That's right, they're all dead. You're gonna be dead too. 5 of them. Bye-bye. Are you dead? I think you're dead. Yep. They are dead. So let's try to land somewhere nice. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Passing by all the good ones. There we are. We can land here. And that's it. Isn't that beautiful? That's what Advanced Missile Rack does. Takes care of little squatters. There you go. And yeah, all you have to do is be patient and everything takes care of itself. So this has nothing I can pull. I'm not going to do it a second time. Okay. Yeah, I can't guess. So I'm not. I can't watch the chat constantly. So if you want to tell me, just tell me. Okay. The Earth-like worlds, I find like 3 dozen around Procyon within 30 light years. So if I want to do fast runs where I'm not getting first footfall, I'm not getting anything, I'm just doing exploration, I just go around the bubble very close and in the bubble. That's it. And do my exploration there, so this way I can get fast exploration. I can turn that in for reputation or influence, whatever I want, right? But again, I'm not in the business of going 15,000 light years out. It just, even though I have a lot of accounts, it's end up getting bored after a while, just doing that one thing. Okay, so I got pretty much, this system is done, right? So now I can go back home and collect the bounty and whatever I'm gonna collect for these missions. So it was a pretty fruitful day. I got a lot of manufacturing instructions, and that was my whole thing about when I started earlier. I was gonna like, yeah, let me do some manufacturing instructions. These guys are gonna want it. Even though we got a Maverick suit, and we got a Maverick suit, and I don't know if it's useful or not. Looks like it should be useful. But I got a Maverick suit. You know, you still kind of like, it's not my style. It's not my style. Okay. So we're gonna go to, let's see, where is our Dragster Nexus and turn stuff. I just have elite. That's it. Not worried about the rank on exploration. I have 5 on trade, almost 4 on combat, and I'm trying to work on the mercenary. The mercenary's hard. Mercenary is very hard. Combat is easier than mercenary, which makes no sense. I go there. I go to California for a couple of weeks, and I'll give Elite 5 on combat. I go and do 200 high intensity combat zones, ground combat, and I still won't get Elite 1. I still won't get Elite. So it makes no sense. It's disproportional. So I think I'm going to turn this in, and then we're going to go and raid this settlement, which is a raider. These guys were giving me problems before. They were giving me so much problems. Why am I just standing still? What the hell is going on? Raider 96273, they were the ones who like took me out 4 times, and I said, fuck it, I'm going to build 5 security stations, and I did, and I got rid of them. Again, you don't have to go outside the bubble to find Earth-like worlds. As a matter of fact, I built the bridge, and on the bridge, if you actually search off the bridge, you'll find dozens of Earth-like worlds, dozens of systems with Earth-like worlds. So you don't have to go too far to find Earth-like worlds, and actually they can be colonized. That's another thing. So you can get first footfall, colonize them, make them your own. So this is my dodec. This is where I got my missions. Let's see, the Snake Sector KXT B3 is where this it doesn't look like mine. It's somebody else's. Yeah, there's these guys are there. Raiders are there. They took over the surface settlement. So
Landing gear deployed.
cool. Okay, so let's turn in our thing. And our missions. How many did we take? We took 14 missions. So encrypted memory chip, and this one has a suit schematic. We want to take the suit schematic, of course. This one's chemical super base. We don't need that. We'll take the cash. Well, you're pretty far out, man. What are you, like 15,000 light years out? So likelihood of you finding Earth-like worlds out there is that are undiscovered is high, because you're pretty far out. The closer you get to the bubble, you're not gonna get first footfall or first discovery. So that's why going way out, way out is good sometimes, but then you're too far out for anything else. You can't do anything else. Maybe that's why it would be good to have Caspian, so you can like fast run back to the bubble. Like if you had a Caspian, you can make the bubble in an hour. Come on, man. Okay. Micro suit schematics, let's get those. I don't know why it's taking so long to load. Fuck, it's just driving me crazy. Combat training material, always important. Okay. Pharmaceutical patents. This is I think this is for headshot. Headshot damage. You need that. Production reports, that's important. Ionized. Oh, I need this. Ionized gas. Can't build weapons without it. Medical records. Headshot. Okay, knock data. I'll take the money. I got plenty of knock data. Ionized gas, always important. See, the payouts are just terrible. Fucking terrible, man. Horrible. Chemical experimental data. Pharmaceutical patents. Okay, I'm not focused on exploration right now. Right now I'm focused on doing ground missions, so I'm not going to be talking about exploration. When I do exploration, I'll talk about exploration. And microtransformers in, ionized gas. So we got some pretty good stuff, right? So I want to go next door and try out this pull-in command and see what kind of station it is. Snake sector.
Ship uncoupled. Exit the station quickly and safely.
You rarely see me actually do exploration because it's just not tied to. If it's not tied to colonization, I won't do it. Okay. Now I did exploration as a tutorial so that people can get some money and they can get the reputation for Serious System, unlock Serious System. That's also a good use for it. But it's short-term exploration. I did it all around Procyon. There were 30 odd Earth-like worlds that you can scan within a 30 light-year radius. You don't have to go that far. And then I turned in that data and it got me Serious System unlocked. Okay? So that's basically why I did that. But otherwise, to go that far out, you know, and misery loves company, as they say. Go that far out, you're pretty much like you're by yourself all the time, scanning planets. See, now I'm scanning planets so I can find out what's here, right? So I'm gonna scan this so I can do ground missions. I'm gonna go invade the Raiders. I don't know if I'll get bounties on myself or not, but we'll find out. They're Raiders, they're an anarchy settlement, so I shouldn't get bounties, but if the planet is not anarchy, I might get bounties. Which is no big deal. I can always go to interstellar factors. Yeah, for me it's not about fun, it's about convenience. So what's convenient for me? That I just need to make some quick cash, move on to the next thing. I'm not gonna spend days, weeks, months doing colonization. I'm just not gonna do it. So I want to find pull-in command. Let's go to pull-in command. So I'm going to talk about what I'm doing now. I'm not going to talk about colonization or exploration. So, okay, it's at war. Oh, there's war in the system. Very interesting. So this settlement is at war. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we have one settlement that's at war. Let's see. It's a military settlement, threat level 1. Not much action. This is the one I wanted to attack. That's not good. Raiders, what else do they got? They just have one. Well, they do have a high-tech one. Dockable, no. Extra, and then they got a refinery. Okay, so this is a bust. There's nothing here. Okay, so let's find something else I can go and do. Because I wanted to do a raid. That doesn't make me happy. Let's see. Giving us points. Black Omega? Who's Black Omega? Jesus. Anarchy faction. Black Omega is moving into the system. Let's take a look. Who is Black Omega? Snake sector FHU. So we're gonna try to see what this is. B3-2. It's Black Omega. Okay. I'm not the architect here. Somebody else is. But there's a player faction. There's an anarchy player faction. Oh, and the system is anarchy. Ooh. This is good. Alright, fantastic. Fantastic. So let's see what we're gonna do now. Let's see what we're gonna do now. We should, let's see, is this system in war? Doesn't look like it. Okay. It's not in war. "38 planets. Holy moly. Holy moly. Let's see what they got. See, I'm doing exploration, but it's already a explored system. But I'm doing it because I want to go and raid up settlement. Right? So I want to see what they have on the actual surface station. So the tourist extraction. There's a tourist extraction area and the system. There is. It's right here. It's not they might be, there is. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's come on, quicker. Has some stuff here that's good. Wonder what kind of rings it has. It's funny, before power play I used to just go mining for money, but not that often. And then power play came and I'm mining for power play merits. Like I don't need any right now, so I'm not mining right now. I wasn't really doing a lot of exploration. Then I say, hey look, do exploration and unlock Sirius system, unlock Soul system, Shinrada Desra. So cool. Yeah, there's a lot of planets. A lot of planets. Guy's lucky. He got a good system here. But he's building. At least he's building something, because the other guys don't really build. Dukes of Market. At least he's building something. Or he might not be trailing the group. I think the group thinned out. There might have been a lot of them in the beginning. You know, but who wants to go 12,000 light years out and colonize there? You can't get back. You can't get back to the bubble in less than an hour with the Caspians. I guess that's the good thing about Caspians. And if you've left ships in your like system that you colonize, or you left them in a shipyard, then you can have something to play with. So that's a good thing. Oh, these are some biologicals here. That's cool. That's very, very cool. Four more. Ammonia world with a ring. That's different. That's pretty fucking badass. It's not bad at all. Look at that. And it has planets circling it. It's a rocky body with biological on it. That's pretty nice. Guess we're both wrong. Alright. Just need two more planets. Here we go. I see. Okay, so the system is fully scanned, so we want to see where we're gonna go. This guy, Black Omega, is an anarchy faction, player faction, and they actually own the system. So and they have some good areas to go. And it's their tourism. They got two places for tourism. Hydroponics. So the only place I probably want to go is the tourism. Let's see. So this is a 2 tourism settlement, and this is Black Omega. This is a 3. Let's go there. Ooh. Let's go there. Let's go there. Tourism. It's an anarchy system, and it's an anarchy settlement. Black Omega. So it's a tourist settlement. It's a large one. So this is probably the one that actually it's pretty large. The power plant's on one end and the place is on another one. Yeah, Pawn, I'm not talking about exploration anymore. You want to do that? I don't know who you're talking to. I'm not gonna. I'm sorry, but I'm busy doing a settlement raid right now, which has nothing to do with exploration. Alright, so I'm gonna do this settlement raid. Basically, it's an anarchy system. It's an anarchy faction. So I shouldn't get any bounties, right? That's basically why I'm doing it. So it's the best place to actually find no bounties, because it's like if you're going to do a faction that is not like that, any other besides anarchy, you're going to get bounties. So let's see what we're going to do here. Benoit visitor Beno visitor hostile. So let's see what we're going to do.
Orbital flight engaged.
Okay. Why they did tourism, I don't know. Maybe because of the ammonia world. Maybe they put something above the ammonia world. And they did a tourist settlement. People like tourist settlements. They like their T3s to have that touristy look inside it, you know, with the statues and the green and the parks and whatever. They really enjoy those. I like more functional stuff. Okay, no weapons entered. Yeah, this is the big one. Is this the big one? Let's take a look. Oh yeah, that's a big one. Jesus. I've never seen this one before. This kind of layout. So it's got the first one. You got command center style. The second floor is going to have the actual alarm. You got the power plant on the bottom. Oh yeah, I've seen this before. That's fine. Let's go and land. Let's go and land.
Docking request granted.
Yeah.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay. Let's see my people on or something. No.
Docking successful.
It's too early for them to be on.
Disengaged.
Let's see if they come on. Anyway. So I got loads of loadouts I can use. Mostly I have the shotgun. When I'm going here. Let's see. Wait. Okay, so I'm gonna do 3. Let's see. We got the assassin suit. I have my scavenger suit. I made a different CG suit that I can actually jump with. Yeah, let's do this one. Why not? And I got the Athlon with me, which I like. I like the actual DPS on it. It's not bad at all. Okay, let's go kill some people. So in these type of settlements, I usually like to hit up the power plant first and get a security clearance from one of the techs there. I already have a... Oops. Oh shit. What did I do? Oh shit, what did I do?
Backup requested, urgent.
Shit. That was stupid. Again, when buttons are too close to each other, that's what happens. Okay, so this guy's coming in on me. He's gonna call in people. Well, that's just great. I haven't done this in a while, so that's why I'm having problems here. Shit. Come on. Okay, that's interesting. Anything else? Anybody else? Oh, that's great. Good job. Should scan for bounties, because these guys usually have bounties.
Bounty detected. Bounty detected.
I threw things instead of turning on my shields. That's just great.
Bounty detected.
He only got one. Don't need him. Okay, since I'm playing this game, Pawn, I'm gonna do it my way, okay? Thank you. You play your way, I play my way. Why would I need one? I need more than one. Where's this guy here? He's up on top.
Shield deactivated. Shield activated. Entering restricted area. Entering pressurized environment.
I got myself a 2. That's still good. Now I can call him.
Security profile cloned. Bounty detected.
Alright, so some alarms.
Alarm systems disabled. Authorization scan.
Okay, now I can get in any building. Isn't that great? Okay. Any alarms are disabled, so no matter what, they can't turn it on, and I'm a happy camper. So it's gonna like, okay.
Leaving restricted area. Leaving pressurized environment. Bounty detected.
What are you doing?
The Brewer Corporation. Bounty detected.
Very nice. Now let's look for a 3. Well, I don't actually need it. I can get anywhere now.
Yes.
Doesn't tell me what the bounties are.
Bounty detected. Suit fully charged.
I already cloned someone. Pawn, just watch. Stop trying to tell people what to do. Thank you. Okay, so I already cloned a person with a 2. So I don't need it. Okay, don't need that. Okay. Gmad. Push. Push infinity. Nothing here. Nothing here. It'd be nice to get merits for this, but you're not going to get merits for selling arrays. It's just the Odyssey and the Horizon don't match each other. They're just not in sync. There's no synergy. So if I'm doing Odyssey, you want to pick up the Lazarus. The Lazarus is expensive. The Odyssey stuff is doesn't match the, or it doesn't coordinate with the. Anything here? Let's take this. Okay.
Suit fully charged.
What the hell? Ah!
Bye-bye.
Bounty detected.
Doesn't tell me the bounties though. I got a bug and they told me, oh, just reinstall the game. I'm like, I'm not gonna reinstall the game. Why would I reinstall the game? Are you nuts? Because it doesn't give me the notification. The notification doesn't pop up how much the bounty is.
Oh, you're not that.
Man, you're done. Oh, she's got a 3.
Bounty detected.
So we can clone her. Not that we need it. Because we already got
Security profile
enough. Right? Campaign plans, evac.
downloading data. Transfer complete.
Frag grenade. I'll take that. Okay. Let's keep moving. Go upstairs. And she's down.
Bounty detected.
Cat media. Let's take that.
Downloading data.
Somebody in the group might need it.
Transfer complete.
I'll give it to them at the fleet carrier. Very nice. And let's see if we can find anything useful in these cabinets. We're looking at health monitors and G-meds, but Lazarus is always good. Always pick up Lazarus. If you go to the station in the system, okay, we already got this. You'll be able to sell a Lazarus for a pretty penny, so makes sense to get it. Okay, we did that one. We did the sides. We can keep going.
Vital signs stabilized.
Okay.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Okay, so we got some people walking there. Okay. Let's do this side.
Entering pressurized
Hello.
environment.
T-Mobile Galactic. Hi.
Hell.
Sorry, I had to kill you. You don't have T-Mobile. And your suit is ugly.
No bounty detected.
What do when we get our suits? I'm curious to see what the rescue pack looks like. But we didn't get that yet. We didn't get that. Okay, so Again, we're looking for some stuff in this cabinet. We have nothing. GMATs, we can pick that up. Let's see what we can get out of this. Job applications. No need. Oh. Alright, let's go.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Let's go across the street. Who's walking? I heard somebody walking. Hi, Mario.
What the hell?
Bounty detected.
Bounty detected. Lootings are us. I wish there was more stuff in these things, like guns, ammo.
There's somebody in here?
Yeah, me. Now only me. It was both of us before, now it's just me.
No bounty detected.
Employee expenses, influence, recycling logs, that works.
Downloading data. Transfer complete.
Okay, nothing there. This is kind of like slim pickings here. Nutritional Lazarus, here we go. Alright.
Leaving pressurized environment.
You're dead too. Goodbye. Faustino.
Bounty detected.
Goodbye. Nice to see you. Next.
Entering
Hello.
pressurized environment.
T-Mobile Galactic. Just checking to see if you have T-Mobile. Do you? I guess you don't. Goodbye.
Bounty detected.
Alright. Evac protocols, yes. Opinion polls, these are good. Smear campaigns, plans, yes.
Downloading data.
Oh, this one's a good one.
Warning. Suit power loss imminent. Suit fully charged.
Oh, Lazarus again, nice. A lot of Lazarus.
Transfer complete.
A lot of Lazarus. That's because they didn't subscribe to T-Mobile. If they were subscribed to T-Mobile, I'd keep them alive. Hello. Hello. Goodbye.
Bounty detected.
I can't tell what bounties they have, but
Bounty detected.
oh well. Let's get the thing that I used. Recharge. No, let's go in here. Did I go in here already? Let's go here.
Entering pressurized
Hello,
environment.
T-Mobile Galactic. Nobody here. Oh, we went here already. That's right. Let's go this way.
Leaving pressurized environment.
And T-Mobile Galactic, how are you? Do you have T-Mobile? Goodbye. I don't like your suit, Daryl. You're pretty ugly. But I will scan you for bounties.
No bounty detected.
Culinary recipes. Yeah. Let's loot. Hush, hush, infinity. No, I will not. Thank you. Alright. Alright. They got plenty of data for engineers. I don't think I have that one. So we're pretty much done. Like these. These big ones over here are done. That's done. That's done. That's done. So now it's time to go into the bar and cause some havoc there.
Entering pressurized environment.
Hey, do you have a strawberry daiquiri? No? Can you say something? Habla español?
Back up a bit, would you?
Hey, do you have T-Mobile Galactic? No? Too bad.
I've got him!
I think that's it. I think I got everybody.
Bounty detected.
That's everybody on the base is dead.
Bounty detected.
See? Oh, look at that. Look where graphene is hiding. Under the bar. That's interesting.
Bounty detected.
Never seen that before. Okay. Anybody left on the base? I doubt it. There might be somebody walking around by the... Oh yeah, security. Walking around the field. Classic entertainment I will take. That one I'll take. Smear campaign, boom.
Downloading data.
Kenta T, welcome. Magic 8-ball juice is poop from the eagle that eats Prometheus liver. What the hell are you talking about, dude? Dude, what are you saying? What is that? Magic 8-ball juice. What? 07 Diamond R's. Oh, Jesus. Alright, let's go.
Transfer complete.
So it's got only one person left on this whole base. Lucky him. He's hanging out by my ship. Lucky him again. He's right there. Let's see if I can shoot him from a distance. Yeah, baby.
Down your weapon and stop running.
That's just too easy. See how easy that was? This is a pretty good weapon now. Seriously speaking. Very good weapon.
Bounty detected.
Alright. I don't know what I got for bounties, but we'll see. We're gonna go to an anarchy they got an anarchy station here. Not bad. That was pretty good. See, that's why you should never go on vacation in a hostel. Never visit a hostel. You might get executed. Where are you going, honey? I'm going to a hostel. You end up on a nightly news. So they got a Kawaji terminal, which is an asteroid base, and a smuggler hold. So they got like two stations here. We can go to the, let's go there. Let's go to the asteroid base. I always like asteroid bases. We turn in the Lazarus and the other garbage we have. Yeah, Pawn 6 is all he's talking about is exploration, and I'm doing settlement rates, so it's like I don't get the connection here that he has to tell me about the Stratus Tectonicus, which is not something I want to talk about right now. Maybe Dominaris if you want to talk to him about exploration, but he seems fixated on it. He really loves exploration right now, so he's like 15,000 light years from the bubble, so he's by himself. He has cabin fever right now. Where is the goddamn? Here it is. Where is it? Back there. Why is it back there? I want to go to this. So Saturday morning in the States, Saturday morning, right now it's about 9 o'clock in the morning Eastern. I don't know what any one of my friends are. I think Kix is working in the morning, I'm not sure. The other guys are probably sleeping. They had a late night playing. So I just finished my ice station, so I want to see this potato of an asteroid base. So he had a pretty good day. I did about 80 something manufacturing instructions. I got a bunch of other materials to craft with. I got a lot of doubled suits. I just like did the same construction. I don't know why I did that. I did the same. I think I don't know why I did that. I really didn't need two suits, the same type of suit. I don't know. It's pretty good. Look at that. Look at the haze. And then you go into the haze. I think that's pretty cool. Who owns the station? The Dukes. The Dukes own the station.
Landing gear deployed.
All right. So I am going to go to bartender because I want to prove a point. Let's see how much. I want to see how much the Lazarus is. And this is an anarchy system, so I should be able to pick up the hacks unless the Dukes stop me from picking up the hacks. All right. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Look at that. That's really nice.
I need someone who can,
Why can't I get up there? What the hell? Look at that. That's pretty damn nice, man. Very nice. Let's go to the bartender. These guys are everywhere. Men in maroon. Or men in red. They got yellow shoes.
Hey, Commander,
Never trust a
what can
person
I
with
get
yellow
for you?
shoes.
Ratings? Have a look. The only thing you won't find is a discount.
Alrighty then.
Will
I want
that
to
be
sell
all?
something.
If
Let's
you've
sell
got
the
the
Lazarus.
goods, I've got the credits.
Health monitors, ionized gas, inside entertainment. Where's the Lazarus? I can't sell Lazarus in the station? Ah, because it's the Dukes. That's why. I can't sell Lazarus. I cannot sell Lazarus because it's the Dukes. That's right. Okay. No big deal.
Alright, it's your loss.
sometimes I
Let's see
feel
if they
like
have
the
anything
universe is
here.
trying.
I've got something catches your eye, let me know.
Oh, 4.
All our skins are guaranteed brand new. Take a look.
Maverick 2. And I got a Karma. AR-50. I wanted to build a Karma AR-50 because that's something I'm missing right now. Damage 1, rate of fire 9.5, clip size 50, headshot damage times 2, effective range 50, so this would be great if it was farther. It's still Athlon is better. Effective range 70. What else? That's it. That's the only ones they have.
You know
Alright.
where to find me.
Let's go. Let us go back to our system. Let us go back to our system. Oh, very nice. So we did a raid. It was a hostel. It was a very large tourist place. I like the combat in the military bases. At least they got a fighting chance. Most of these places are touristy. They don't have any armor. They don't have any weapons. So it's like you're shooting a fish in a barrel. Nothing to do there. So me personally, I like to raid military bases.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
It's right in the ring. Look at that. That's a pretty hazy ring. That's nice. It's really nice. Animation's pretty cool. Let's go.
All clear. Flight control
Frameshift
out.
drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
The last thing I might do today is do some colonization in my main system, which I'm looking, and I'll tell you what I want to do. My last project, and that is to build a T2 location. Let me get out of the area a little bit. I want to build a T2 on this location on the system, but I need 12
Frameshift drive.
small construction points, which I'm not very happy about construction points. Really am not. That's a conversation that I need to have with FDev one day and say why the high numbers, and they're always going up in value. So like, You can only build 1 or 2 things in that system, and that's it if it's a small one. My system, luckily, when I got it, was like hundreds of spots, and I still got 100 left. So I can still build a lot. Okay. So, what I want to do is, in this system, last thing I want to do for today, and that is to do some colonization. If the actual colonization map comes up, that'll be great. Hello, Bueller. Oh, for God's sakes, come on. Am I DCing here? What's going on? Okay, my goodness. Okay, so here here's where I am, and this spot here has 2. Well, it has this Jake's platform, which is I think it's an agricultural. Let me see. Yeah, it's agricultural. It's an agricultural platform. And there is a slot here that I can do a T2. So if I want to build a T2, right, it's cost 12 small construction points, which I don't have. So I need to get 12 small construction points, right? Which I got plenty of spots. I can do that anywhere. Like I got here. I still got 1 here. I got down here. I got tons of them, right? Now for satellites, let me see. Satellites, can I build satellites? Touristy satellites. Let me see. Installations. Yeah, they can only tier 2. So I don't want to build a tourist installation tier. I want to build tourist installation tier 1. The cheapest ones are the satellites. They have super cheap construction, so it's like 5,000, and then they give you 1 construction point, tier 2 construction point, right? And I got plenty of spots to do that in. I got here, a lot of orbitals, tons of orbitals, right? So I can build a lot of satellites in orbit. And I don't need anything on the bottom. Now, this is... Maybe I can demolish this and build something here. Okay, or... I'm going to put you on a timeout, pawn. Seriously. Okay? Really, I'm going to put you on a timeout. So, a thing I can do... Like... build something here, a ground settlement maybe, like that's a touristy place. So let's see if we can find something we can build for tourism. I want to do a tourism. Let's see. Let's go there because it's close to the planet. Let's see what we can find. Let's see what we can find over there. Because I did go to one planet over there when I was doing the missions, and it was like gorgeous. It had the big gas giant with the ring. It was an icy planet with where the sun was shining. It seems like a great place for tourism, but I can only put... I think I could only put a tier 2 on the ground. No tier 1 tourisms. Or I just might put military structures on this. Tier 1 militaries. And that could be a good thing also. In this part of the system. But something small where I don't need to go and transport. So I need 12 of them. So I'm not sure if I kind of like worn out with construction. So I'm not sure if I want to do that right now. I can do satellites, but that's as far as I want to go. This is a good ring world. There's some hot spots here. Monazite. It's got a metallic one. Okay. Bromelite. Low temperature diamonds. Alright. So I'm gonna land on the sunny side and see if we can actually do anything with it. I doubt we can. How do we pick up gravity well? I'm not even going fast. I can put 3 on this planet. 3 settlements. I still got tons of settlements I can build. I definitely don't want to build a T3. A T3 requires way too much. Way too much construction. Let's see, where's the planet? Where's the big planet? There he is. Isn't that cool or what? But if I want to build a settlement, I can't really build a... Let's see, I gotta go down further. Can I build... Because that's a cool... That really is cool right there. Oh, let me stop. I'm gonna slam into the damn planet. Okay, settlement, right? And the only thing I can build: agriculture, extraction, industrial, military, tourism. I cannot. It's a tier 2. Fucking A, man. The best thing to do here is agriculture or military. Bologna. medium military settlement. And it doesn't require that much. Look at this. Look how it's pretty small. Like you can do everything in one shot, pretty much. I got everything in the system too. I don't know. Enyo, Yaminium. But you got small, the Aoki. This one's small. And it still gives you one. This one's even smaller. Like 949 steel. So build 3 of these. Right? Small military settlement. Increases the population a little bit. Very little when it comes to the amount. CMM compound, very small, 356. Building fabricators, 60. I got all of these in the system. Combat stabilizers I got. Battle weapons. So all of this is available. Right? And basically you get one construction point by doing that. Building a tier 1 Aoki. So, or I can put them in orbit, right? Let's land. No. No. Why did I press that button? Why did I press that button? I want to land. I don't want to build a planetary hub, that's for sure. Alright. Let's see, can I still do that? No, you can't. You can't do that. You have to actually be flying to do that. This is not a bad location. Look at that. It would be nice for a touristy hub, right? You can go skiing. And look at the big planet. Pretty flat here. Okay. I'm gonna kill the stream here, guys. I've had enough. Pretty much tired. So we will I'll return probably tomorrow or the next day. So in any case, fly dangerously, stay frosty, and the 07 commanders take care of each other, okay? Bye bye.